run Google ads or Meta ads for lead generation, you probably ask yourself all the time, how do I get more quality leads? Some days and weeks are good, some days and weeks are bad. You have inconsistency. I'm gonna show you exactly here at Grow My Ads, where we spend tens of thousands of dollars per month for our own lead generation, how we only get quality leads, quality prospects on the calendar for our salespeople to talk to. They are not speaking to unqualified leads. I'm gonna show you the exact sales funnel setup that we have done to make that possible so you can implement this same strategy in your business. Let's start with what not to do first. This is a page of a landscaping company. I actually did a search and this is an ad and I did click, this is their actual landing page. So there's a lot of problems just with the landing page that they're putting up here. Also, I'm not even in this area. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They don't even serve Fort Wayne, Indiana. So there's many issues here, but this is not uncommon to see, especially for a lot of local service-based businesses. We have a full video on how to create high converting landing pages. That video will be in the description below. That's not what I'm here to talk about, but lots of issues just with the page. However, this is their call to action, contact us, right? So they're going to want basically quotes and I'm assuming phone calls if there's a phone number on here, which there is. So I'm gonna hit this contact us. So this is their get a free estimate, right? Well, they basically ask, what's your name, what's your email, what's your phone number, and let us know how we can help, get in touch, okay? Super, super basic. Now, they may think or say, I don't know them and I don't know who runs their ads, but I would assume they're gonna have a problem here with like, hey, we get a lot of leads that just don't make sense for us. Like they want a one-time quick little lawn mowing service. That's not who we wanna be talking to. We want someone who's like doing a full landscaping redesign or a full design of a new house or something. So large landscaping orders. Well, none of what they have set up currently would ever make that possible. And in fact, this company would never be able to really scale. The more they spend, the more they try to go after scale, they're just going to continue to get an increase of a bunch of bad, junky stuff. And eventually the bad stuff will outweigh the good leads that you're getting, and you'll never be able to scale beyond that. So how do you actually get good quality leads, and how are you able to then scale good quality leads? So let's start with how do you get good quality leads? I'm gonna show you what we do. Okay, this is Grow My Ads actual landing page that we run for marketing campaigns that we have on Meta and YouTube ads. And here's the landing page, here's the call to action, and you can notice we're asking some questions here. Your name, your email, then are you spending on ads? Yes or no? And if you are, yes, how much are you spending? 50 per day, or 50 or more per day, or 50 or less per day, okay? And then there's the no. Then we ask what type of business you are as well. A lot of times we don't really want to talk to agencies, so we have that in there too. Now, if you come to this page and you click, no, I'm not currently running Google ads, guess what? I'm filtering you out of our entire process. Get out of here! Get out of here! I do not want you having the opportunity to speak to one of my salespeople. Why? My salespeople only have 8 hours per day in their calendars. I only want them speaking to qualified leads. A qualified lead to Grow My Ads is going to be someone who is currently running ads right now and usually currently going to be spending 50 or more per day, right? So if you come here and you click no, I'm filtering you out of our process. What does that mean? That means as you go through this funnel, you will not get the same options that someone is going to get who clicks yes. Guess what that also means? It means I am not firing conversions for anyone who clicks no. Why is that? Because I want to train my smart bidding, the machine learning of Meta and Google Ads on high quality data. So the problem with a lot of lead generation is bad quality and good quality search the same thing. So let me give you an example. Someone who types in first-time home buyer loan could be bad or could be good, right? Well, you're gonna need a system like this built in order to actually filter that. And then you want to feed the good back to your campaigns, back to Google, back to Meta. Someone who doesn't do that, which is like 90%, they are just collecting first name, email address, phone number, etc., maybe a little additional data. But a bad credit person and a good credit person is being considered a conversion in the Google Ads campaign. So let me show you what we did with Grow My Ads. Okay, so for Grow My Ads month, and sorry for the terrible chicken scratch handwriting. Month 1, when we first launched this, and this has been a while ago, but month 1, we had probably 80% of bad leads. And what was a bad lead? That was someone who said, no, they don't run Google Ads. So most of the lead quality we were getting was bad. Now, I could not create the funnel that we have today month 1. We probably would have never had the volume of conversion data to give back to the machine learning in order for it to grow. But we had enough we had enough yeses, right, here that we knew, okay, if we continue to at least spend some money, and we did this with realistic expectations and we were not making any money in the beginning. That's why I'm okay sharing this. 99% of my competitors out there cannot gut losing money. Like, marketing agencies are notoriously bad at marketing for their own selves. And a lot of them just can't gut losing money. I never looked at it like losing money. And trust me, I spent probably $100,000 before I actually made this work. And I knew I was investing in data. That's how I looked at it. So month 1, I spend money. I got a bunch of leads. And again, on our funnel, if you came in and just filled this out, even if you clicked no, you were considered a conversion, right? So in the beginning, I'm just trying to get volume back to the machine learning. Like, hey, go find people who are willing to fill my form out. I don't want to try to filter too many people out in the beginning because I will not get enough volume and it will never go anywhere. So I'm just trying to get some momentum going, trying to get some volume going. So anyone who filled this out, month 1 was considered a conversion, whether they were junk or good. Okay, so now month 2 through 3, I spend more money because I know, hey, if I'm getting some yeses from this, as long as I can now amplify the amount of yeses that I'm getting, then I'll eventually be able to only target yeses. So that's what we did. Now I say month 2 through 3, it probably was more like month 2 through 6, but we kept spending. Same format, right? But now, instead of only getting maybe, like 2 to 10 yeses per month, I was able to, as we spent more, started to get 20 to 30 plus yeses per month, okay? Terrible handwriting, I'm sorry. I'm just obviously going off the cuff on this. But I was able to now get 20 to 30 yeses per month with this format. Guess what I did? So if we go back to my landing page. Now, if you came to this page and you said no, you no longer were considered a conversion, okay? So what does that do? Now I'm only tracking yeses, right? So now I'm feeding the algorithm only yeses. Okay, so think of this circle, all right? This is like the machine learning, right? Now you're feeding it data, right? So all these little data points everywhere that you're getting from your campaigns is coming into here. And then this is what all these little data points inside of your machine learning, this is what it's learning on, right? That is how, it's like Netflix. So your Netflix account, if it's just you, the more you watch, the more the algorithm is going to know what you like. So then when you hop on Netflix, it's going to say, hey, we recommend these shows and movies. We think you're going to like it based off of the shows and movies that you've previously watched. But what happened if you throw like a kid into the mix, right? So instead of having a kid account, you have one account and there's a kid and you, and the kid watches stuff and you watch stuff. you're gonna log in and you're gonna see a bunch of kid stuff that you don't want, right? The algorithm has no idea. The algorithm is just working with the data that you give it. So if you want your Netflix account to be totally tailored and targeted to you, then it has to be only the shows and movies that you watch on that account for the algorithm to work off of. You can't throw in a bunch of other people that you actually don't want their personal recommendations messing with Netflix algorithm. Same with Google and Meta. If you want high quality leads, you can't just give it a bunch of low. So there's low quality and high quality in this mixture here, right? And that's feeding back to the machine here, right? This is the machine learning. So you're just feeding it that data and it's saying, cool, we just have to go find people who know how to fill the form out, right? All right, over time though, what I did for Grow My Ads is I was able to get enough volume, like I said. So this could have been month 6 or 7 by the time I actually had this dialed in. Now, bigger spenders probably can pull this off quicker. For us, I wasn't able to spend $100,000 a month or anything crazy, so I had to work with what I had to work with. But by month 6 or 7, I had enough data, enough volume of yeses coming in. I now only triggered conversions for people who said yes, okay? Now, guess what happens? The machine learning over the next couple months is only getting yes data coming to it. So what do you think it's gonna do? It's going to look for only traffic of people who look like yes converters for our funnel. So I'm not kidding. Over time, I went from 80% junk no's to 6+ months later, I've got nothing but yeses coming in. Then, as I've invested and scaled more, this takes time. You can't just do this from day one. I now am only firing conversions for people who spend more than $50 per day. I couldn't do that in the beginning. I switched over to anyone who just said yes would be a conversion. But now, as I got more yes conversion volume coming in, now I'm only feeding the machine learning conversions that fire for anyone who says, yes, I'm currently running Google Ads at $50 per day or more. So the machine learning, as of today, is only learning off of people who are submitting our form and clicking, yes, I'm spending more than $50 per day. Guess what? Today, my salespeople are only speaking to people, and we have enough volume coming in from it of people who spend on Google Ads and they spend $50 or more per day. Now, do low quality leads still sneak in? Absolutely. It's always going to happen. People will lie and you're going to have to filter that out manually. But if you never go beyond a simple contact form, if you never create a filtration system within your sales process, if you never feed quality data back to the machine learning, you will never be able to scale and get more high quality leads. You will always have an issue of a bunch of junk mixed with a couple, good quality leads here and there. And in some cases, when you're smaller, you actually can outpace the junk with the good you're getting, but eventually you'll never be able to scale beyond that. It's not campaign tactics. It's the back end sales funnel filtration system that you create, and then how you train the machine learning with that quality is how you're going to be able to actually get more quality and continue to scale with only high quality leads. If you like this video, then go check out the video that's going to be somewhere on the screen on how to set up a Google Ads search campaign the right way. There's a ton of value there. So what I'm talking about on getting high quality leads only, it does require having a well-built and optimized campaign structure. So go check that video out if you want to learn more about that. If not, I'll see you on the next video.